Damn, that shit is fire as fuck. What's going on, everybody? This is your captain speaking. I am soy boy, beta male Captain McReynolds here for you tonight. And holy freaking shit do I have a treat for you guys tonight. This is going to be fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am going to be your steamboat captain on the river of dumb shit. We're gonna have some fun. Now, usually on Wingnut Roundup, I like to have a little bit of a variety, and I do have a variety right now of interesting, weird, wingnutty, crazy shit that people believe. I have conspiracy theories. I've got pseudoscience, all sorts of stuff. But this has singularly taken over my mind, my little trolley mind of things that I wanted to talk about. So, for those who aren't aware, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I did a video about Truth or Talk. It's a channel called Truth or Talk, and they're all about conspiracy theories. Vaccines are bullshit is a long-running series that they like to do. They have like Blacker Than Thou, which is this this very conservative Republican themed kind of black Republican sort of talk show thing that they do. And it's fine, you know, whatever. It's cool. But the thing is, I do take umbrage when people say things arbitrarily like vaccines are bullshit. And somebody sent me a video where they were trying to disparage the polio vaccine. And it was one of the dumbest fucking videos I'd ever seen in my fucking life. It was awful. Super awful. And I was strapped for time at the moment when I made the video, so I decided to make it because it was easy. It's super easy. When you make YouTube videos like I do, you start to think of some of these things with a certain term. What's it called? Cannon fodder. Yeah, cannon fodder. Easy targets, you know. It's an easy, you know, line them up, knock them down, that sort of thing. Very, very simple. Well, they got very upset that I made that video. Super upset. And they made a video called Vaccines Are Bullshit, and so is Jeff Holiday. And then I replied, being a little trolly in the comments, they challenged me to a debate. And I said, well, I'm just going to destroy you, you know, whatever, it's fine. And so they made a video called, oh, darling, what is it called? What is the name of it? Fuck. Hang on. I have it, like, right up here. It's so good. Jeff Holiday is afraid to debate me, typical beta male. So, this soy boy cuck here. I'm very afraid to debate you. I'm super afraid. That's why I have now sent out a challenge on Facebook and on YouTube. It might be too late for them. Maybe they're already in bed. Maybe that's not very fair. I don't know. But, you know, we're going to watch their videos. I'll respond to them live and, like, in real time. If they get back to me, by all means, they are very welcome on my channel. And they can come talk to me and explain their opinions on vaccines. Or, potentially, if after this response, if they still feel like they want to have a conversation with me, maybe we'll set it up. I don't really have too much of a format on how I'm going to be accomplishing all of this. This is kind of a little bit spur of the moment. It's because I realized that I don't actually have that much whiskey left. But I got some. So, let's get into this. So, truth or talk? This is so bad, dude. It's so bad. I almost feel bad that I'm doing this. I do. If I'm being honest with you, I feel almost a little bit bad, but, you know, fuck it. And ignore the Saints transition things. I didn't get around to actually changing them up. I got this in a My Circle right now, just in case that they wanted to pop in. That way they can actually watch their videos with me. But I have a feeling that they're not going to show up. So we're going to do it like this. Fuck it. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Verstine, and I'm back for another episode of Vaccines Are Bullshit.
Hi, Verstine.
Okay, so vaccines are bullshit, and so is Jeff Holiday.
Okay.
I came across Jeff Holiday's stuff maybe, I don't know, a few months ago. And, you know, I just passed on his stuff because he's obviously abysmally ignorant and just gets his following by making fun of people.
That's true. That's true. The only value that anybody really has in my content is that I make fun of people. Yeah. I'm a big old bully. I'm a mean old bully.
So I was like, you know, whatever. Never really went on his channel and, you know, made comments and stuff. Although it's really tempting because, you know, anybody that just sits in their mom's basement and makes videos making fun of people without actually talking to people or...
I'm in my mom's basement. Why the fuck am I paying so much money to be in my mom's basement? It looks like a garage to me. Looks like a garage for my 3-bedroom house with my wife and my kid. I didn't know this is my mom's basement. That's weird. That's strange. Oh, okay.
Experiencing things for themselves or doing research, it's really tempting to go on their page and say something. But I didn't. So now I see this video of him making a video of my best friend. So now it's personal because you're attacking my friend April and you're attacking my friend Liam.
No. Nope, I didn't do that. What I did is I watched a video that your friend April, willingly and of her own volition decided to put out there on the internet with her ideas. And her ideas were shit. Her ideas were fucking dog shit. And so, like I usually do, when I find an idea that is dog shit, I made fun of it. I ripped it apart, I gave some factual information as well, and then I moved on. As far as your friend Liam, we'll talk about Liam Chef in just a minute. But yeah. Well, let's just put a pin in Liam Chef for right now. But yeah, no, I didn't attack your friend April. I attacked her ideas because her ideas were mouth-breathingly fucking stupid.
So, Mr. Jeff Science guy,
yeah,
you think it's perfectly okay to make a video talking about people who are unscientific, yet you think you can diagnose someone else's child from YouTube?
Wait, excuse me? Excuse me, did I do that? Did I ever do, wait. Yeah, hang on. Did I diagnose somebody's child? Did I ever do that? Like, cause I mean, honestly, like, I'll be honest, like, full disclosure, I drink a lot. I'm kind of a fucking loose cannon sometimes. I sometimes say, I say things that I don't necessarily mean at times because I get a little emotional. I'm a human being, I make mistakes, that sort of thing. But, as far as I'm aware, at no point did I ever try to diagnose anybody's child. Pretty sure that never fucking happened. That sounds like it's in the realm of, yeah, a bunch of bullshit. I don't think that ever happened.
Without even knowing anything about them, without being a doctor yourself, without providing any other links or citations except for other people's YouTube videos making fun of the people that you're making fun of.
She's mad because I linked a video, which I'll do in this one too, to Miles Power's series ripping up Liam Chef's dog shit fucking book. Which, by the way, Miles Power is probably one of the best YouTubers on the planet, and I fucking love him. He's incredible. If you don't know Miles Power, go check out his fucking videos. He's amazing. What's up, everybody in the chat? Hi, everybody's being so friendly tonight. How's it going? Am I a little drunk? I'm nah, not really drunk. I'm tipsy. I'm a little tipsy. Makes this more fun. Makes this more feel more loose. I'm the basement dwelling science guy. I am, actually. I totally am. Oh, I just realized. Oh shit. I gotta have Streamlabs open. My bad, guys. Here, let me fix this real quick. We do some. I gotta stop that. I'm gonna move my scene transition off the floor. Just do a hard cut. There we go. Let me load up my my Streamlabs for this, because I don't wanna miss anything that people are sending me. That would be shitty, super shitty. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys feeling good? I feel really fucking good. Really good. I'm in a really good fucking mood. I've got a lamb and beef gyro waiting for me once the stream's over. I'm just gonna mow down on that and just pass the fuck out to, like, I think I'm gonna watch Alien 3 tonight. That'd be fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, oh shit, I did get some super chats. Oh no, there's some trolly ones in here. Rectified opinions, Jeff is bullshit, vaccines are bullshit. Well, that is the opposite of the no bullshit. That's a pretty high compliment. Oh, okay. Inky Binky 2000, I tried those CBD gummies today. They definitely do something. Yeah, CBD gummies are definitely gonna do something, man. Mysterious Senor Hitler decided to donate $14.88. Oh man, you're gonna put me on a list. I gave Nick the same on his stream earlier today. I think not doing the same for you would be cheating. Also, next time I catch the Saints live, I'm gonna trick you to read corn lyrics. People really like to do that for some reason. They really want me to read corn lyrics. I wonder why. Okay, anyway, let's get back into it. I look like a gay 80s cop. I'm a steamboat captain. Come on, man.
So, I mean, I don't get it. So you're saying that vaccines are completely safe? Hey, Jeff, do you know about the 1976 swine flu epidemic?
Hang on. Before we get into this mishmash that she ends up talking about, do I think that vaccines are always automatically safe? No, they are not. No. In fact, most things in the world are not absolutely safe. We know the vaccines are not absolutely safe. There are, unfortunately, people out there who are born with genetic predispositions that make it so that vaccines can actually harm them quite a bit. And we've started to study these and find the genetic markers that makes those things actually happen. Now, the cool part about this is that the cheaper genetic sequencing actually gets, the more available and the more widespread it is, those chances that those children will be affected by a vaccine damaging situation is going to be drastically lowered more and more every fucking year. And that's good. That'd be good, because there are kids who are actually vaccine damaged. It's just insanely rare. We're talking 1 in a million, 2 in a million, that sort of thing. So no, I don't think that they're arbitrarily safe, but if you're going to be rolling the fucking dice, in some instances, you're more likely to fucking win a good amount of money out of the lottery than you are to have a child that's damaged by vaccines, depending on the circumstances. So yeah, no, I get what you're trying to say, but I think you try to add a little bit extra onto it. Swine flu epidemic. A swine flu epidemic is a very, very weird one. That one, here, let me pull this back up to here. Boop. Ooh, hard cut. I don't like those hard cut transitions, man. Those ones drive me fucking crazy. Let's see. I had that pulled up here. Or did I not have the swine flu one pulled up? I guess I didn't. Motherfucker. Okay. Well, fuck it. Let's just keep going then. I didn't pull that one up. My bad.
I'm just going to put that in the links in the bottom.
Okay.
So when people that are watching this video like learn about it, they'll see that you're a dumbass.
Oh.
Okay? Oh, hey Jeff, do you know about the Cutter incident that actually gave people, like 40,000 people, cases of polio?
Yes, I do. Actually, yes, I do. That's actually a really interesting one. So the Cutter incident happened in 1955. 1955. Basically, what ended up happening was because at the time, the ability to make a really good vaccine wasn't always the most tried and true thing that you could do. There's various different problems with it, most of which was all because it was in 1955! Over 60 years ago, right? So, and unfortunately, because they made a really shitty vaccine, there were people that did come down with polio. That did happen, absolutely. But at the same time, you have to keep a couple of things in mind. Number one, yeah, this is 2 years before we had Velcro. We didn't have Velcro. There were no Velcro fucking shoes. They had not been patented until 1957. So you're talking about something that 2 years prior, there was a fuck up in biomedical technology to try and save people from something like polio. Well, fucking forgive me. that is 63-year-old problem that happened with technology. We didn't even have Velcro. What happened? Oh, fuck. Sorry. That sucks. But also what's really interesting is if you actually go into and if you Google the Cutter incident, you'll find a copious amount of people who believe that the Cutter incident is what manufactured AIDS. People believe this. They actually legitimately believe that the Cutter incident and the huge conspiracy that happened with it is what manufactured AIDS, or that is like what caused the explosion of cancers, various different cancers and people like this. It is like the proto-genesis of so many fucking conspiracy theories when it comes to biomedical research and vaccines and science and things like that. But yeah, no, hey, you know what? Hey, you got me there. The Cutter incident definitely happened 63 years ago. But proceed.
I'm going to put a link down there too, because I want you to look like the dumbass that you are. Look, Jeff, do you...
Look. Nobody can make me look more like a dumbass than I can. I mean, you know?
Know that Japan withdrew their HPV vaccine due to side effects.
Wrong! 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 That's not actually what happened at all. That's not what happened at all. Not even remotely. That's not even close to what actually happened. So that one I did pull up. Where are you at? Is it that one? No, is it that one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. The health ministry decided January 14th to withdraw its recommendations for a vaccination to protect girls against cervical cancer after hundreds complained about possible side effects, including long-term pain and numbness. The Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare is not suspending the use of the vaccination. Oh, so they didn't suspend it? Uh-oh. But it has instructed local governments not to promote the use of the medicine while studies are conducted on the matter. Okay. So far, an estimated 8.9 million people have received the vaccination, out of which 176 cases of possible side effects. Now, I'm going to let you guys out there in the audience figure out what that percentage is. 8.9 million people, 176 cases of possible, and this is only possible side effects, including body pain, have been reported. The health ministry was investigating 43 adverse events out of 3.3 million HPV vaccinations. That's another number to be looking into. They focused closely on these cases. However, a cause and effect relationship between the vaccination and the pain and numbness could not be established, so the task force members called for further studies by the ministry. Oh, you guys can't read that. Oh, I fucking messed that up a little bit. Well, you heard me read it anyway. It's fine. Yeah, so the basic sum and total of this is 0.0019% of cases, or 1.9 events in 100,000 vaccinations, had a possible, and this is possible, side effect. They did not ban it. They did not stop it. They just stopped recommending it while they looked into it, but it was still being given over and over and over and over. So, just saying. Oh yeah, you know what? Real quick, while we're at this, let me switch to this camera. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna see, have they written me back? No, not over here. And nope, not over there either. Oh, it's too bad. I actually really do want to talk to these people. I super do. Jay Reynolds, you need a song from the theme of Gilligan's Island to go with Wingnut Roundup? I do. Ian Squires, been stuck at a bus stop for the last half hour. Thanks for giving me a lot of laughs during this mind-numbing wait. Love from Washington. Hey, love to you, buddy. Renee Interiano, Jeff Nye, the science guy, selling the conspiracies. Seas, like I'm a seaboat captain. I get it. Okay. Inkabingy 2000, if you found yourself in the vicinity of Jonathan Davis, would you get a selfie with him? I would, dude. I almost went to a Korn concert just to try and do that. Thomas St. Clair, Captain Jeff, Terror of the Seven Conspiracies, another good one. The Meaty Viking, is vaccines not putting deadly viruses in your body to fight them off and beat them into submission? That's Viking as hell. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And that's pretty fucking metal, dude. It's pretty metal. Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody in the chat. How you doing? Hope you're having a good night. All right, let's go.
And injuries. Hey, Jeff, you know that there's a whole, I have a link to a whole law agency that actually fights for vaccine injured people through the vaccine court that list all the injuries and all the money that they've acquired through their cases.
So what?
With legal proof. I'm going to leave that down there too.
Okay, and that's another one that keeps getting brought up too, like legal cases, things like VAERS, the VAERS database. If anybody doesn't know, I'll repeat it again, just in case you haven't heard about this before. There's something called the VAERS database, VAERS, and this is a dump of claims. Now, inside this dump of claims, and this is why you can't take court cases at their face value when it comes to vaccines. This is an info dump of people who will do things like, hey, my daughter died. She was like 28 years old. She died because she had congenital heart murmur. She had a heart attack and she died. I think it was the vaccines. And so they submit a report and it goes into VAERS. And then that counts in VAERS as an instance of a report of a vaccine injury, even though it has nothing to do with the vaccine. This happens all the fucking time. Like, and I mean constantly. You see this shit all the fucking time. All the time. So, I mean, there's court documents. Fine. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific and have something a little bit more compelling. I've read it all, darling, and none of it's compelling.
So, I mean, oh, hey, Jeff, you know what? This is a book.
Ah!
A book.
Oh!
Right? So I actually read the book, Official Stories, instead of like watching the videos. You're probably one of those guys that use Cliff Notes and didn't like read the book, right? But think you know everything. Wow. I mean, what a loser you are.
Wow, what a loser I am. Who's texting me right now? Stop texting me. Okay, so the book that she held up was called Official Stories by Liam Sheff. Now, she's very upset that I don't like Liam, because Liam's dead. And people get very upset when you speak ill of the dead. I'm not speaking ill of Liam, I'm speaking ill of his claims, of his positions. Liam is an AIDS denialist. Liam has some funny fucking ideas when it comes to homosexuality. Liam's a fucking wingnut. And that he wrote a book? Well, I wrote a fucking book. I wrote a fucking book that's all about the warping of reality based on people's belief and shit. Doesn't make my book any more fucking factually real than his. Mine's actually probably closer grounded in reality than his is. His is nothing but a massive dump of conspiracy-related garbage. Fucking garbage. Oh, and you read a book. People read Dianetics and suddenly they're fucking Scientologists. The fuck are you trying to prove to me? Well, you read a fucking book. But I'm a loser, so I don't understand.
Come up and like come on our page or get our videos and make fun of you and make fun of us, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, who do you think you are?
I'm Jeff Holiday.
I mean, so you're gonna just sit up there and use your appeal to authority, your intellectual bullying to get people to go along with you, knowing damn well that there are people that are going to not go and actually do research or talk to parents.
See, that she's right though. She's right though. I am a big old bully. I fought against it for a long time. I was trying to think of like this way to like to posit a way in which I could be more ethical in presenting myself, that I was not actually a bully, that I am not actually taking these stupid ideas and ripping them apart. But no, man, no, I'm a fucking bully. I am. I'm just gonna full out fucking say it. I am a fucking bully. I am a big-ass fucking bully. I am a bully for people who try to spread these dangerous fucking ideas that end up preying upon the most vulnerable people, the people that have no chance to actually defend themselves. I am a fucking bully when it comes to people trying to spout this sort of pseudoscience garbage that tries to manipulate and control people and get and extort money from them based on fear. Yeah, I am a fucking bully. I'm a big fucking bully. Deal with it. Fucking deal with me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. What do you want me to say? Like, what was the other thing that she said too? Here.
People to go along with you.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I like, and this is the most important thing that I think that all of you should be aware of this. All of you that watch this video right now, either live or in the future, I rely upon you to be completely uninformed. Because she nailed it. She nailed it. I rely on you to be uninformed and to just follow along with what I have to say. At no point am I ever going to encourage you to try and go to school, learn things, understand biology, find out, go to fucking Khan Academy and fucking take a class. No, don't fucking do that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to improve yourself, to learn. I don't want you to fucking find the truth for yourself. No, fuck that. No, just listen to this stupid, weird, dumbass seaboat captain with I have Internet Infamous tattooed on my chest. Obviously, you should listen to everything I say and never check anything else ever again. Just listen to me. What are you fucking saying? You're nuts! Of course, I rely on people to be able to facilitate for themselves their own education, to be able to find their own truth for themselves. The truth is fucking out there. It's called scientific consensus. And anybody can find it. All they have to do is have the will and the gumption to actually do it. Simple as that. You don't need my truth, because the truth is the truth. Don't make fun of the spacing on my MS. Don't do that. There's a gap. There's a gap right there. Stop making fun of it. No, keep doing it. I think it's hilarious. Me and my fucking bad tattoos, dude.
Knowing damn well that there are people that are going to not go and actually do research or talk to parents or do any of that stuff. So, I mean, where do you get off? You just like...
Where do I get off? Usually on a stomach.
Being lazy? Do you like being lazy? Do you like you know, making fun of people who have broken families because their families and their children are vaccine injured?
No, never. Absolutely not. I take no delight in anybody having to deal with tragedy. And I find the assertion that I do actually very insulting. No, that is not a thing that I do.
You know, the suicide, oh no, I'm sorry, the divorce rate is really high with people who have vaccine injured children, not just autism, but it's SIDS, it's HPV victims, it's people.
I take umbrage on you saying vaccine injured, but if you're saying the divorce rate is very high when people have tragedies regarding their children, that is very true. I have a lot of compassion for that.
People in the military, okay? So, I mean, I mean, do you care? You say...
Of course I care. Why the fuck do you think I make these videos? If I just wanted to make fucking money off of YouTube, I wouldn't be making science videos. I'd be making drama videos right now.
That, oh, these anti-vaxxers are killing people, but yet, you know, whenever we put a video about vaccines, there are people that come on our page and wish us death and rape threats.
I don't support that at all, and I don't think anybody should be sending you death threats or rape threats. I get death threats all the fucking time. It's not fun. I don't support that.
I'm gonna have to disable the comments, by the way, because anytime you make a video...
She did not disable the comments, by the way. She had a bunch of people in the comments section saying that they were going to physically assault me, and she liked and hearted them. But, nice appeal to being a fucking victim there. Oh yeah, good shit. Good shit, man.
On vaccines, this is what happens. The only time, really, you know, all the cycles come out and say that they care, that they're killing children, yet they're wishing death on us. They don't care. They don't care about children. They don't even care about the children or the people that are vaccine injured, okay? So, I mean, don't give me this crap that you know, you're gonna make fun of people because they don't believe in science. I believe in science.
Do you?
But there are a lot of people who have been corrupted by science. Don't act.
There are a lot of people who have been corrupted by science. Really?
Act like scientists are these moral and virtuous people who would never sell out, who would never manipulate or emit data in order to get the results that the person that's funding them wants. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that you said that. Let's remember that. This is actually pretty important. She believes that there is a possibility that there are scientists that will manipulate data for special interests or to make money. Let's remember that. Everybody, let's remember that together, okay?
Okay? Please don't act like that, you know, a whole generation of doctors was brainwashed to say that cigarettes didn't cause cancer.
No, even at the very beginning, there were doctors that said that cigarettes were probably dangerous. I mean, there's a whole misnomer that there was a legion of doctors saying that cigarettes were totally healthy. That's not true. That's total bullshit. That's total fucking bullshit. By the way, I need another cigarette.
Okay? Because that did happen. You're gonna say that that didn't happen to you? Or you gonna
Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't fucking happen. Look it up. Look it fucking up. They had doctors almost right from the fucking get-go being like, I think these might be dangerous and we can't actually say that they're healthy. Now again, this is like the 50s, the 60s and shit, where we didn't have the same regulatory committees to tell people. We didn't have the structures by which to try and authenticate the actual scientific claims. But it did happen. It still fucking happened. But it's not gonna happen again. We're better about it now.
be like, oh, she just believes that, you know, cigarettes never cause cancer, and, you know, and I'm like, oh, really? Like, you have your little smart-ass condescending voice, and you're gonna, like, you know, like, wave your little, like, funky nose ring, and
I took my nose rings out. You have really nice cheekbones.
think that that makes you sound intelligent.
I never try to sound intelligent. I never do. I never intentionally try and sound intelligent. I just try and sound like me.
You know, and caring, but it doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
It really doesn't.
Okay?
It really doesn't.
So, you know, my friend Liam, or our friend
Liam
was an excellent journalist. He actually...
Journalist! Liam was a journalist, was he? I thought Liam was a batshit insane dude who had some fucked up ideas about homosexuality and was an ace denialist. But, continue.
We went out and talked to people and did investigative research, you know, when you're in your mom's basement making fun of people like that who are actually trying to change the world and help people, you know? So
it's a garage! I'm in a garage!
So my thing is too, you just have that such a low opinion of humanity that they can't actually go and look at links themselves. They watch our anti-vaxxing videos and then they just decide not to vaccinate their kids and they're gonna bring polio back.
No, I don't have a low opinion of people's intelligence. I really honestly don't. I think that there are dumb people in the world and I think that there are smart people in the world, but I don't actually prescribe a value that smarter people are of more value than unintelligent people. Like, keep in mind, serial killers usually mark pretty fucking high on intelligence quotient tests. Like, the value of a human being really doesn't necessarily lie on whether or not they're smart or not. And I also don't automatically assume that people are dumb. I have found some of the dumbest sounding motherfuckers on the planet usually have some sort of weird untapped wisdom, just a way that they look at the world. To try and dumb that down, I think makes you lose out a lot on the human experience. I really honestly do. So no, I take umbrage with that, and I disagree. I very strongly disagree. And I'm gonna do this again real quick. Sorry guys. Sorry. If people are tossing it at me, I don't want them to feel like they're wasting it. So let me read this real quick. Shit. Oh yeah, there we go. The cat cadaver. I need a furry coat. Yes. Yes, cat, you do need a furry coat. Polygon crazy. Light a new cigarette, bro. Hey, I'm way ahead of you, man. I'm way ahead of you. Hard countered. Why are you looking like an LA glam pirate hooker? Because I am an LA glam pirate hooker. That's why. Sexy. J. Caesar. Someone should tell her to chill and drink some chili juice. No, nobody should be drinking chili juice. I don't encourage anybody to hurt themselves. Even people who don't like me. No, I'm not into it. It is funny though. JT Earsley, it really doesn't. Really doesn't. Really doesn't, man. Just doesn't. Okay. You guys still having fun? I hope you guys are still having fun. Is this good? I hope you're having fun, man. Hit 1 in the chat if you're having a good time. Because this is only the first video. The second one is even more spicy. Super spicy. Let's go.
You think that they don't actually go out and do research and talk to other doctors or they've seen vaccine injury for themselves? Like, how delusional are you? Are you serious?
Super delusional.
Like people say, I mean, I don't know if you're paid or not, but this is the thing that makes me think that you're paid, because how stupid can you be to just, you know, like bully people? The pharmaceutical industry has billions of dollars, has all of this influence, yet you think that we're a threat, and because people just watch our videos and all of a sudden, you know, they're like, oh, they're like, you know, they read like the Andrew Wakefield article and...
Let's take a break for a minute. I'm gonna have to pull that back for just a minute. Am I paid? That's a good question. I've had that question asked of me many, many times. Jeff Holiday, are you paid? Are you a paid disinformation agent? And you know what? I'm going to settle it here and now forever. I am absolutely paid. I get paid on a weekly basis. I get stolen Jewish gold taken from the bunkers underneath Switzerland by the mainstream Monsanto Killuminati. They direct me in every way. They point their evil, evil finger. They direct their evil gaze. And they say, kill. And I kill. I kill. I go like a fucking pit bull. I tear it apart. I'm nothing but a puppet. I'm a puppet for the fucking reptoid agenda. Or I'm some silly, drunk, former punk asshole who just happens to really like educating himself in the matters of science. And I like arguing with really crazy, stupid people. Either is fine, you know, like, if it's more comfortable for you to think that I'm a paid disinformation agent, by all means, continue thinking that. That would be great. That would be fine. I am actually very comfortable with you approaching me from that level. Because because then you are putting me on a platform far, far larger than I deserve, and that can only result in comedy, honestly. But yeah, let's pull it back just a little bit more, because we're about to get into something spicy.
I think that you're paid, because how stupid can you be to just
I'm super stupid.
You know, like, bully people. The pharmaceutical industry has billions of dollars, has all of this influence, yet you think...
I am not a fan of the pharmaceutical industry. I've said this many times on my channel, and I will say it again. I am, in no certain terms, a fan of the pharmaceutical industry. I have a lot of problems with the pharmaceutical industry. A lot. A huge amount. Huge amount. I myself am a fucking survivor. I am a survivor of the pharmaceutical industry's attempt to try and correct every single psychological behavior when it comes to depressed and ADD-riddled fucking kids from the mid to late 90s and on. I went through that whole fucking shit. I got prescribed the wildest fucking things that fucked my brain up. That caused me undue stress for far longer than I even want to acknowledge. I am no fan of the pharmaceutical industry. I have seen the corruption inside of it. I have seen the ways in which people have been taken advantage of. I've seen how people have been completely destroyed and their families' lives destroyed because they did not have the capacity to pay for the life-giving medicine that they fucking needed. I am no fan of that industry. But that does not translate, in my mind, to saying that the pharmaceutical industry has nothing to offer us, because they do. Because some of these life-giving medicines are absolutely important. These are some things that people require in order to continue to fucking exist. You don't have to be a fan of something to understand that it still has to be there. That you still have to find a fundamental way in which it actually works, and you work with it. There's nothing wrong there. There is no fucking conflict. You can hate the pharmaceutical industry on the way that it works on a business practice, but still understand that pharmacology is an understood contemporary science that we have a very good fucking grasp on. This is not an impossibility. This is not a fucking stretch, and lots of people can actually grasp this. It does not take a massive leap of faith to do this. It just takes rationalism. Sorry, let me get off my soapbox there.
Think that we're a threat, and because people just watch our videos and all of a sudden, you know, they're like, you know, they read like the Andrew Wakefield article and they listen to Jenna McCarthy and they're like, oh, well, darn, that's it. I'm not going to vaccinate, you know. That's all I needed to know.
Okay, so before, there was something that I said we should put a pin in, and that was something about manipulating data and changing findings. He was saying that basically scientists, you can't trust that scientists are not going to manipulate data, change their findings to have the result that they actually want for a monetary beneficial gain. But then you had to bring up Andrew Wakefield, and that's why everything falls apart in this video. This is why I think this is so fucking beautiful. This is... Woo! So for those who don't know, Andrew Wakefield is the grandfather of the anti-vaccine movement. Andrew Wakefield, and good old Andy. Andy was the guy who ended up taking the fall for the whole Lancet paper. This happened, I think it was 1996, something like that. One of the main findings that came out of this paper was that Andrew Wakefield, I'll just call him Andy specifically changed the medical history of the children to get the findings that he wanted. This has been proven. It is known, Khaleesi! This is something that actually legitimately happened. He specifically changed the actual medical history of the children that he was studying so that it would make the result that he wanted. Now, and this is what's so fucked up about this. It was only 12 kids. It wasn't a huge sample size. This wasn't like a regular scientific paper. This was 12 kids! 12 kids! And he had to change, I think it was like 9 or 10 of them, their medical histories, to make it seem like it actually was what he said it was. Like, this is why the MMR vaccine is causing autism. And for as far as standing to gain, he had already patented a rival vaccine to try and discredit the MMR vaccine. And all of it was nothing but a sales pitch for him to make money off of his new vaccine. This is not a conspiracy. This is not just like a pithy sort of maybe this happened. Maybe like with a little bit of information or a little bit of evidence. No, we know this happened. We have the hard fucking facts, the hard data. This happened. And you want to talk to me about people manipulating data? That we shouldn't trust doctors? And you bring up Wakefield? You're a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, and they make fun of Vaxxed. So if Vaxxed wasn't, silly and it's based on non-science, why was it banned? Why was it banned?
Because it was wrong!
Oh, maybe
Sorry.
Because it made people think. Maybe it got people questioning things. Maybe it's because that, there was...
It made people think. It made people think. There's ancient aliens on fucking History Channel. That makes people think. Doesn't mean they're thinking the right shit. Doesn't mean that what they're thinking is actually real or has any basis in reality. The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? Oh my god.
The pharmaceutical people at the top that didn't want people to start questioning things about the CDC and their corruption. So please don't act like that, corruption doesn't happen in science and science is perfect.
Of course it happens in science. The science is not perfect. Science is simply the best thing that we have right now. People get this weird idea that science is like an absolute, this is science. Yeah, okay, that's fine. When you say that this is the understanding through science, the consensus of science, what you're saying is, out of everything that we have collected together, this is the best answer that we have and our understanding of it right now. That isn't to say science should not be challenged, because the very nature of science means that it should be challenged. It should constantly be put to the test. We should constantly be taking the affirmations based on science, and we should be putting them through the fucking ringer. We should be straining them from everything that we possibly can to see what maintains to be the most salient, factual thing. Because that's the thing that we should be guiding our lives by. It's the most understood consensus that we have, based upon the most expert, reliable data and evidence that we have. Simple as that. But this arbitrary, science, it just means that you don't know what science actually is. That's all it proves to me, is that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Because it isn't.
I'm getting triggered. Sorry.
And if you think that, you're a fucking moron. And if you're gonna come on our channel, if you're gonna go after a mother whose child regressed after vaccine injury, which I saw with my own eyes, by the way. I didn't need to read an article or watch an anti-vax video. I actually watched it happen. Oh, and guess what? And the same thing happened to my cousin. Oh, and guess what? I have a friend that was paralyzed by the Gardasil vaccine, okay?
This is gonna sound really mean. This is gonna sound incredibly mean, but bear with me. Bear with me. I'm gonna try and say this as nice as I possibly can. Prove it. Prove it. Honestly, prove it. The thing is, like, okay, let's say that your friend and your family member and this person and that person, they had these effects, they had this happen, somebody's saying that, like, their child was vaccine damaged, this, that, and the other thing. Fine. Okay, and if that's the case, I have compassion for you, and I feel bad that that happened. Like, that's shitty. I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish anybody to have to deal with the trauma. Ah. We got somebody spamming in the chat. You are a silly man. Bye-bye. I have a lot of capacity for somebody who has to deal with the trauma of dealing with that kind of thing happening. I totally do. I am very sympathetic with that. But the truth is, if you are going to come onto a platform like YouTube and you're going to try and spit out as much as you possibly can, this idea, this functional idea of vaccines are bullshit, and you use that as your evidence, you have to prove it to me. And you should prove it to anybody else who's listening to you. If that is your evidence, if that is the thing that's going to be the linchpin to make sure people listen to what you have to say, then I think you need to prove it. Maybe that is a shitty position to have to take, but I have to take it because I can't rely on the idea that everything any person says to me is going to be spoken with absolute candor and absolute honesty. You have to prove it to me. Maybe that's too much for you. I understand that, but you do have to prove it. Sorry.
So, I mean, I don't like for you to dictate that you know what's best for people and to make fun of people who question things. You're a horrible, terrible, awful, evil person.
Yes, I am.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Like, what a loser you are.
I'm a big old loser. Doot doot.
Read a book. Get some links. Talk to people. You know?
Should I read Liam Chef's book so I can learn about how how problematic being gay is, or how AIDS was a manufactured conspiracy by the fucking government and it's not real? Ooh, I'll read a book.
Wow. For real, okay?
For real.
I'm gonna do that. And then...
Okay.
I'll say this. Let's be clear. I know that there are people that are going to watch this video like, oh, she's just a crazy anti-vaxxer. Oh, look at her page. It's called Truth or Talk. Yeah, yep. Because I like the truth. We like the truth, okay? The truth will set you free. So they're going to be those people, and that's fine. They're going to be those people that are going to be like that. And then there are people that know the truth. And then there are going to be people in the middle. And those are the people that we're fighting for, right?
Are you admitting that you're actually trying to indoctrinate people that are questioning themselves on whether or not they think that vaccines might be dangerous or they might be safe? Are you like legit admitting that you are on a propaganda campaign? That's interesting.
So what are you gonna do when I post all these links? And there are gonna be lots of people that are I'm gonna post a link to your video, I'm gonna post my video, and I'm gonna post a link to all the stuff that I talked about in the videos, and then they're gonna see what a dumbass that you are. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But I just wanted to make this video to let you know what a fucking asshole you are.
It is gonna be great. And I am an asshole, aren't I?
And that there are people dying and there are people hurting and you can give a fuck. But, you know, I guess that's how you get your subscribers, by being an intellectual bully. You know, I guess, you know, there are people that just have no souls, and I guess you're one of them.
Yeah.
All right. Peace, truth, and love, you guys. Bye. Vaccines are bullshit, and so is Jeff Holiday.
Oh, that fire. That fire. I like it. So that was video 1. There's another video that we're gonna watch after this. Couple of things I want to say before I read some Streamlabs super chat, that kind of thing. I'm your asshole. I'm glad. I love you, Tentacle Bound. You're a good man. Okay. There's a couple of things that I think people don't really quite understand, especially if they come from the anti-vax part of the internet. And that is, singularly, when somebody has an argument against an anti-vaxxer, it does not necessarily mean that they're disparaging against people who have this idea in their head that their child has been vaccine damaged. There is obviously numerous cases where people have been damaged because of vaccines. These are exceedingly fucking small. The problem is, and I hate that I have to fucking explain this to you. I hate that I have to point this out. Your argument is based upon nothing but a herding method of propaganda. What you are actually attempting to do is trying to get people indoctrinated into a belief, a science denialism belief, so that they will then throw away what we understand as the collective full understanding of scientific reality so that they will buy into your belief system. Why this can be numerous reasons. Maybe it's because there's a collective desire that your sense of truth, your sense of underground understanding is something that you need to feel spread so that it also feels justified. Maybe that's what it is. I don't fucking know. It could be any number of different things. But the truth of the matter is this. When you spread anti-vax propaganda and you intentionally, willfully try to distort the facts to get people to not vaccinate their children, you are willfully spreading the possible endangerment of children that cannot be vaccinated. There's this whole long trope, and it's a fucking annoying one, where people say, well, hey, you know, I've herd immunity is supposed to be a thing. And most of the kids are all vaccinated and they can't get these diseases, yeah? You know, then it's totally fine. I don't need to vaccinate my kid. Not true. Because there are children that are born to loving families, and they have immunocompromised genetic diseases, and they cannot get fucking vaccinated. They can't. Because if they try, they will fucking die. And those children have every right to fucking live as your children do. Every fucking right to live. And by you diminishing the actual collective protection against these fucking diseases leads to outbreaks. Things like we saw with measles in fucking Disneyland. And you see immunocompromised fucking kids contracting fucking measles and fighting for their fucking lives. Why? Why? Because you bought into a fucking ideology based on this weird fucking French freak faggot Andrew fucking Wakefield, who tried to make a fucking buck off a competing fucking vaccine. He sold you on a culture of fucking fear, so you don't actually protect your children. Your healthy children, they contract measles. They're fine. But if they then infect some child who has a poor fucking immune-compromised disease, that kid could fucking die. What you say when you are specifically an anti-vaxxer and you specifically try and introduce your diseased fucking children into the rest of society is that your kids are worth more to no, not even your kids. Your Wingnut conspiracy beliefs are worth more to you than someone else's child's health. That is what you are fucking saying. And you have the fucking gall to come at me and say that I'm a big old fucking bully. I'm a mean old fucking meanie sciencey smarty pants. I'm a fucking piece of shit. Blah, 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 blah. You're an inhuman, deluded fucking freak. What you spout is fucking ignorance. And that ignorance could actually fucking kill somebody's child. And forgive me, but I don't think your fucking ideology is worth the life of a child. Maybe that's just fucking me. Sorry about that. Hi, baby. Yeah, I got a little heated. Anti-vaxxers piss me off. I'm really sorry. Could you hear that all the way in the house? I was pretty loud, wasn't I? Yeah, I don't actually want to piss off the neighbors. Okay, I'll tone it back down a little bit. Let's read some super chats and some streamlabs. Yeah, let's do that. I fucking hate anti-vaxxers. A lot. All right. Oh shit, there's actually quite a few. Jay Reynolds, how's Winter feeling? Winter, my bugaloo, he had a little bit of a bug. He was puking a lot today, unfortunately, but he actually sprung back up about 4 hours ago, and he was pretty happy again. Renee and Toriano, sorry Jeff, we're all sheep, just bah. That's true. That's true. I am the shepherd for my sheep-like flock. Quinn JDQ, love you Jeff, you the real MVP. Appreciate you. Teeth says, do the Jews control the weather or the gays? You know what? The Jews control good television. So thank you, Jews. Yeah, they do. I mean, if people are always going to be ranting about the Jews and whatnot, the Jews this, the Jews that. If the Jews are in control of the media, they got some really good sense for programming. So thank you, Jews. JT Earsley says, better to make a habit of arguing with crazy, stupid people than to make a habit of fucking them. Trust me. No, I did that too. I did that too for a while, for a long while. Monsanto donated $10. We told you to stop telling people about us paying you off. It hurts our agenda to overthrow the world and turn the frogs gay. I'm sorry, Monsanto. I'm sorry, Daddy. I apologize for letting people in on our little secret. Ian Squires, yes, release Salty Jeff. I am salty. Frank says, just had a child in my daughter's daycare who contracted mumps. Parents are anti-vaxxers. It's true, man. It's true. And it's everywhere. It's constant. Oh, man. Whew. Jeff, anti-bullshit tank rifle holiday shooting bullshit takes for years. I mean, you know, the thing is, too. Anti-vaxxers are like when you look at the internet at large, anti-vaxxers are kind of a low-hanging fruit. But the thing is, one of the reasons why I've been going so fucking hard on them recently is because they're still there. They're still there. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether or not that they necessarily are low-hanging fruit. Somebody messaged me recently and they were like, I like the direction that you're taking. I like the fact that you're doing more science videos. But maybe you should like lay off the anti-vaxxers a little bit, because it feels like you're just kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. I would agree, but they're still there. They're still there. And they're still very prevalent. People were saying like, why are you making these videos on this Jilly Juice cult thing? 60,000 fucking subscribers, man. 60,000 fucking people thought this was a good idea. So yeah, no, I am gonna make a video about it. And I'm gonna keep making videos about anti-vaxxers. I have to. Somebody has to. Fuck, man. All right, anyway. All right, let's get to our second one. So what ended up happening after this? Let me pull this up. Actually, I want to see if I can get this. Here we go. This is good. This is great shit. So she said that she wanted to. She was gonna have to like remove the comments, but she did not. So let's take a look at some of these comments because they're pretty fun. They're actually pretty good. So if you scroll down, we got shit. Fuck. Hang on. This is from The Alternative. Jeff will become increasingly violent and vicious with you on Twitter. You need to archive all those tweets because he has a habit of deleting them. He will get drunk, threaten you, and make up lies about you on Twitter. He has a long history of this. Don't advocate for people reporting him on Twitter. Jeff is dangerous, and you may have to do it in order to protect yourself. Thanks, I will keep a lookout. He can make more videos of us. I don't care. Oh, I think you do. I don't have time for the back and forth. I blocked his ass. Now I'm just going to ignore him. Really? But then you made another video about me. He just wants our energy and attention. I want, wait. How many subscribers? You're 7.7 thousand subscribers. Yeah, I want your attention and your energy. Let's see. Where was the other one? There was a good dude in this. Oh man, I wish I could meet this Jeff and his minions in person so I could smash them in the face with some truth and facts. You know, really talk some sense of them. I love you, truth or talk, lady. You're a real weapon. Okay. Where was the guy that was like threatening to beat the shit out of me? It was really good. Oh, that Thomas Jefferson is calling me a fag. Apparently he's a neuroscience major. I guess he's had all of his vaccines, lol. Oh. Truth or talk knows some truth. Oh, I want to find it. Oh, I see you, Denisha Carter, there in the comments section. And me saying swiggity swooty coming for that booty. I told you I was going to. Alright, anyway. Fuck this. Let's get back to it. Alright. So the second video is called Jeff Holiday is Afraid to Debate Me, Typical Beta Male. Now, this is because I left a comment saying that that I was going to reply, and she said that she wanted to debate me. Actually, let's check real quick. Let's be as forthcoming and honest as we can. Let's make sure. She has not messaged me on Facebook. And let me check my messages on YouTube. I have a feeling like her and her friend are probably asleep, which is not very fair. It would be great if we got a chance to talk. I would like that a lot, actually. But Jeff Holiday, yeah, so she wanted to debate me, and I just said I was going to rip her apart, but I'm totally down to debate this woman. Jeff Holiday is afraid to debate me, typical beta male. So this is the video explaining how I'm a beta male.
Hey guys, what's going on? I thought I'd just make this video to let you know what a pussy Jeff Holiday is. So, the last video I made in retaliation of him actually instigating, where he saw a video that that April made and attacked her and our mutual dead friend Liam. So I mean, I take that personally. How can you not? How can you not take something personally where somebody comes and attacks your best friend, and knowing that your best friend and somebody that you love has been through a harrowing experience and basically laughing at them?
I did not laugh at your friend because she went through a harrowing experience. Not at all. Nope. Honestly, I had no idea that your friend April had gone through anything that she I still don't understand anything about April or her child or anything. You're saying that her child was vaccine damaged. I have no idea. I didn't know it before I made the video, and I still honestly don't really know that now. But you do seem a little pissed off that I made fun of Liam. And, you know, some people believe that it's kind of distasteful to make fun of the dead. But I'm not making fun of Liam for the person that he was. I'm making fun of Liam for the ideas that he had. That he was an AIDS nihilist. That he had some fucked up ideas about homosexuality. Yeah, I will make fun of that. Fucking stop me. You're welcome to try.
And it's taking somebody else that has died that you love and laughing at them too. You know, there is a thing, asshole.
I'm not laughing that somebody died. Fuck no. Dude, like, okay. Here's the thing too. Liam died because, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I don't understand the situation, but this is what I understood, was Liam was suffering from effectively chronic cluster headaches. And cluster headaches are 10 times more painful and powerful than a migraine is. Liam was in fucking pain. I have nothing but sympathy for what Liam was going through. Absolutely. Even with how disgusting his fucking ideas were. I do not delight in his death. I have nothing but sympathy for what the dude was going through. Honestly, I honestly do. But his ideas were shit. And nothing's gonna change that. Even if he'd fucking died, I'm sorry.
So-called respect for the dead But
fuck you.
I don't know, like I said before, you don't have a soul, so maybe you don't understand stuff like that. Maybe you don't have friends. I don't think you have friends. I don't think you know what love is.
I wanna know what love is. Doom, doom, doom. I want you to show me. Yes, it is. I wanna feel what love is. Are you gonna show me what love means? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Think that you understand when you have real friends in your life, what that means and how they affect your life, and how when somebody hurts them, you are hurt.
I can't hurt Liam. He's dead. Like, maybe that sounds fucking shitty. Fine, and I understand. Like, you can hear that and be like, God damn, what shit? That's mean. But the truth of the matter is, I cannot hurt Liam's feelings. Liam is dead. I can't hurt his feelings. I can hurt your feelings about Liam. That's fine. But I can only hurt your feelings about Liam if you let me. You can brush it off. Nobody is holding a gun to your head and saying you have to be upset because I don't like what Liam did when he was alive. Nobody is forcing you to do that. Nobody. You can try and do this emotional plea like, ugh, he's an asshole because he's mean to my friend who is dead. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't fucking mean anything. The problem is not that I was mean to Liam. The problem is that you don't like how I talk about Liam. Sorry. Actually, no. Not sorry. Fuck you. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless.
Because you have a soul. So I challenged him to debate. I took screenshots in case he wants to, say that he didn't, or he didn't come on page, but he saw the video and he came on, and I basically challenged.
I sure did. I absolutely did. I'm a busy man. I can't always just like drop the hat and like jump into a fucking debate with an anti-vaxxer. I'm sorry.
Challenged him to a debate, and he said that he was gonna rip me to shreds. I'm paraphrasing, and
no, you're not paraphrasing. I actually did legitimately say I was gonna rip you to shreds. That's what I'm doing right now.
There was a lot of cursing on my end because I was pissed, and then as he said he was gonna rip me to shreds. I said, yeah, I'm really fucking scared. Like, bring it, bitch. And then
it has been brought.
He's like, oh, LOL, like I let you on my platform. Like, I don't give a fuck about your platform. I give a fuck about ripping you to shreds.
See, that was the thing too. Like, initially I was thinking, I'm not gonna have her necessarily debate me because I didn't want to give her a larger platform. But then I watched this video. I watched the first video. This is actually only I don't think I actually ever finished this video. I think we're all watching this fresh with me right now. But I watched it a few more times, and I was like, honestly, this is really good cannon fodder. So I will actually give you my platform. Yeah, actually, I will. So that's fine.
Because you have nothing. Even in the video that you made, even in all the videos that I've seen that you made, you barely, you don't have any evidence or links or, it's all just bullying tactics, these intellectual appeal to authority tactics.
That's correct. Yep. I do nothing but bully and I appeal to authority. Although some people might not call that appeal to authority, they might call that scientific consensus. Maybe. You can call it what you like. That was the last of my whiskey. Son of a bitch. Now I have to switch to beer.
Or you tell people to listen to you, even though you don't have any credentials yourself, or you don't have any links.
I don't tell anybody to listen to me. I really don't. I am not an expert. I do not tell anybody that I am the penultimate person that you need to be referencing when you're talking about these issues. I don't. I have never done that. I have very specifically spoken against doing that. Instead, I have said that you need to look for the truth yourself. Here are some tools to enable you to actually do that. Because I'm not a person that you should be listening to for the actual factual data. I am not that guy. I'm not that guy. All I have is an associate's degree. That's it. I had to stop before I could get my bachelor's. I'm not that fucking guy. I'm not. I'm not a fucking expert. All I am is a debunker. I pose fucking questions. I rip holes in arguments, and I hopefully compel people to find the truth for themselves. That's what I hope to fucking do. Because I do not possess the ability to speak as an expert on any of this. Flat the fuck out. But I have a feeling that I probably, even with my associate's degree, have I think I still have a one-up on you, actually. It's just a feeling. I might be wrong. Maybe you got a master's in biology. I might be completely off base here.
You know, it's in my video, I put links like to PubMed and the JAMA, and I did have some videos of doctor lectures. I did have those too, but I mixed them up. So, you know, people can learn and they can look and research things for themselves.
You had links to Suzanne Humphreys. Suzanne Humphreys is one of the worst offenders of pseudoscience mushmouth garbage fucking propaganda conspiratard shit I've ever fucking heard. That's like Alex Jones level shit. I'm sorry. No. You don't. In the war of sources, you come ill fucking prepared. I'm sorry.
But now I know that you're not serious and that you just basically like to mess with people and to bully them, right? Because if you really believed in vaccines and science and you wanted to debate me and set me straight, you can easily, you know, make me look ridiculous by having a public debate with me, which you so rapidly declined. So
I did not decline. I just said I was going to rip you apart. I do accept your challenge. I will debate you. Absolutely. I offered tonight, but I think you're asleep, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, I'll debate you. Fuck, why not? No reason not to.
It's a little disappointing, but, you know, very typical. I'm not really that surprised because this is what these people do. This is how they roll. So he said he was going to respond. I'm not going to watch the video because I have better things to do, like make a sandwich. Like, that's going to be more interesting than watching.
I think you're going to watch this. I do. And I think you're going to get really, really fucking butt mad when you do. I do. I legitimately believe that you're gonna get super butt mad. You're gonna watch this and you're gonna get really upset, and then you're gonna challenge me yet again to a debate. And that's cool. I'm down.
Watching his videos bullying people. He makes, you know, videos on people that don't believe in chemotherapy, even though it's been proven that chemotherapy kills people and
chemotherapy. Fuck chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is most of the time a last resort for people who, when everything else fails, that's a last ditch effort to try and annihilate cancer so that they can actually still maintain a semblance of living. And chemotherapy has worked for people in the past. Do I advocate that people should, I have cancer, I should just jump into chemotherapy? Of course not. Of course not. But at the same time, I'm also not the kind of person who's like, wow, you have cancer and all the other medicines didn't work. You should stick a crystal up your butt. It's totally going to heal you either. Like, no, I'm sorry. And this is the most important thing too. Chemotherapy is a fucking choice. When you are going to an oncologist and they're talking to you about how advanced your fucking cancer is, they will tell you how fucking bad chemotherapy is going to be. They will tell you fucking right away, straight the fuck up, how brutal chemotherapy is. And if you think I don't have compassion for that, I just had a friend fucking die 6 weeks ago. She was trying to do chemotherapy to extend her life, and it was not fucking working. But she tried it, and then she decided to stop and just die peacefully at home from fucking cancer. She was 38 fucking years old. So the idea that I don't have any compassion for this, I find fucking monstrous and insulting. Extremely insulting. But it's a choice. Chemotherapy is a choice. It is a choice for people who have nowhere else to go. There are no more fucking options. And how fucking dare you to just try and arbitrarily describe to people how they should not make their last-ditch efforts to try and live. Maybe it would work, maybe it won't. That's not your fucking decision, that's their decision.
And obliterates your immune system. You know, every single person, I know every single person that has had cancer, that has had chemotherapy, dies from the chemo. I've known 4 people that have not had chemotherapy and they're still living. So, you know, maybe there's something to that. Anyway.
Or maybe they weren't so far gone in their cancers that they didn't need chemotherapy and they managed to get their cancer to just go away on its own. Maybe. Maybe. If you want to bring that as evidence, prove it. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
I just had to get this off my chest. Maybe it's a little petty. I'm not, every once in a while, I think I got wrapped in maybe.
A little petty? A little petty? You made a video based on YouTube comments. Just saying.
One YouTube drama, but I'm not really like that. But like I said, this is very personal for me, and it really ticked me off. And I'm just curious, you know, in the comments, what do you guys think of YouTube bullies and these fake news nerds that want to dictate to people, you know, what science is when they know nothing? So, all right, guys, peace, truth, and love, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.
You know nothing. You know nothing, Khaleesi. Nothing. Shucky ducky, man. Some wild, wild stuff. I wonder if there's anything really, really good in the comment section of that. I wanna find out. What's interesting to me too is, so vaccines are bullshit and so is Jeff Holiday. 645 viewers. Jeff Holiday is afraid to debate me. Typical beta male. 754 viewers. So over 100. 109 views more saw that video than actually saw the rest of it. So let's check this out. Let's do this. Let's scoot it over just a little bit. We've got, looks like the word is out about Jeff harassing you. He is widely hated by the YouTube community. He has multiple sock accounts that he will use to troll you here and on Twitter. I subbed you to show support for you. I have multiple sock accounts? Really? It's news to me, man. I got one Twitter account after nuking a much bigger Twitter account. I absolutely will not stand by and watch Jeff Holiday try to bully another woman off of YouTube. You're far more intelligent than he is and a much kinder human being. That's kind of funny. That's interesting. Need to look at Jeff Holiday's life. He's bullied a 19-year-old girl off YouTube and has bragged about it in videos. He has doxed people online as well. He's insane and he's dangerous. Should I notify the local police? Ah, shit. Whoop, whoop, here come the police, man. Yeah, man. No, I'm a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man. You don't even know what I'm gonna do. I come from anywhere, man. I'm like sneaking in the shadows. Snap the neck. I don't know. Fuck. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. This is amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. Since Truth or Talk's video has come out, they have, let's see, they've made videos. Let's see, what do? Killing Mothers in America, Vaccination, an old video by Liam Sheff. And then they got I call BS on David Hogg. Okay, that's interesting. Fair. Whatever. I don't really have a whole lot much else to say. It's a wild thing. It's a wild thing to have somebody so incredibly indoctrinated into their Wingnut beliefs that they will do reckless abandon and try and pick a fight with somebody. But by all means, pick a fight with me. It's cool. I'm into it. I like it. It's a lot more fun than some of the stupid drama that I've had to deal with over the past few months. Ingy Bingy 2000 says, have a switch, let's be friends. Oh, and there's a number. Okay, yeah, no, I'll have to look at that in a little bit. Frank said, just had a child in my daughter's daycare who contracted mumps. Oh yeah, no shit, I just read that. Gina Marinelli, preach, Jeff, preach. The Meaty Viking, Jeff, listen to this band, Berserk Song de Glemty. Okay, I'll check it out a little bit. Denisha. Denisha says, such a well done rant film. Firm, but still concise. Appreciate that. The Straw Man says, Jeff is stealing their energy to power up his anti-pseudoscience spirit bomb. That'd be correct. That'd be correct. My spirit bomb is on its way. Goddamn, guys. Goddamn. What the fuck? What a weird ass fucking night. What a strange, strange experience this has been. How do I find these people? Well, I found... Okay, so where this all came from was a random person sending me a video from this account about vaccines and polio. And I did the video. And they got super fucking ass mad. Just super ass mad. And from there is how this whole thing exploded. But I would like to say, yet again, what's her name? Is her name Charisse? What the fuck is her name again? Hang on. Let's figure this out. I don't want to, like, misrepresent what her name is. What's her name? What's her name?
Hey guys, what's going on? I thought I'd just make this video to let you know what a pussy Jeff holiday is. So, last...
No, okay. This one.
Hi, I'm Verstine, and I'm back for another...
Verstine. Okay, good. Verstine. I accept. I absolutely accept. Upset? If you're worried that I'm going to be this drunk when I actually have my debate with you, you're probably right. Verstine, I accept your challenge of a debate. I will absolutely welcome you onto my channel, and we can have a debate about vaccines. We can talk about these things. You can bring up how upset you are over the fact that I made fun of the ideas of your dead friend and the ideas of your friend who claims to have a vaccine-damaged child. We can talk about it. We can talk about it as much as you want. I am very, very happy to field that. I think that would be great amounts of fun. Great amounts of fun. However, I will warn you. The type of behavior that you've seen tonight in this live stream, like, none of this is scripted. None of this is, like, pre-planned whatsoever. This is all off the cuff. So the person that you see right now, the person that's been performing for the past, what is it now? Almost an hour and 40 minutes. This is the person that you're going to be talking to. If you can handle that, then by all means, you and I can have a conversation. But this is me. This is not a character. This is not a production. This is not a play. This is not something that's been pre-scripted or paid for by the Illuminati, Monsanto, shill, Jew, gold, fucking blah, 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 conspiratard shit. This is me. This is the real me. And we can do it. And I'm down. I'm super down. But you're gonna have to come prepared. And I don't mean your gish gallop of dog shit fucking links. Like, you're going to have to bring some real rationality to the fucking table. You will. Because otherwise, I will rip you a fucking part. I will tear you apart with my teeth. So, that being said. Aww. Everybody in the chat is so nice tonight. You guys are really swell. I like you. I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody in the chat. everybody on the live stream. I'm gonna drink my champagne of beers. I'm gonna watch my Alien 3. And I think I'm gonna go pass out. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are having a fantastic time. It's Thursday. I've I've unfortunately been dealing with a very sick little boy the past few days, so I don't know when my next Vaxxed episode is coming out, but I will do my best to make sure that comes out very soon. I love you guys very, very much. You are the apple of my asshole. I mean, my eye. Both good. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? You guys have a good time. Alright. Peace out, everybody.
And you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. Party, party. Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the cat? It ain't hard to tell I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you're scared just a poster. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Off a Henny and skunk? On some brand new and shit beating down pump. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Plus in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and we're smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad,